That's right, Toyota's days are soon to be over. Akio Toyoda, that is, because he will be replaced by Koji Sato, the company's former chief branding officer, from 1st of April 2023. During Koji's 31 years in the company, he's seen the company's rise to fame. From its Camrys and Corollas to its Land Cruisers and RAV4s Plus. He's also seen the automaker's choice of fuels, from gas to hybrids, to H2s to EVs. But now, he's appointed as the CEO. He's got a few traditional ideas to bring back, which would not look that good for the shareholders, who believed that he would take Toyota to the next level in technology. By the end of this video, you'll get a glimpse of Koji Sato's vision and how his shocking news will either make or break the Toyota Motor Corporation for the future. Let's get started. Under Akio Toyoda's leadership, Toyota has embarked on several ambitious projects aimed at creating a more sustainable future. One of the most notable of these projects is the company's collaboration with Kenworth to develop a fleet of hydrogen fuel cell trucks for use in the United States. These trucks have the potential to significantly reduce emissions from the transportation sector, which is one of the largest contributors to greenhouse gas emissions. In addition to their work on hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, Toyota has also invested heavily in battery technology, which is a key component of electric vehicles. The company has developed a solid-state battery that promises to be safer and more efficient than traditional lithium-ion batteries, and they are currently working to bring this technology to market. Toyota has also been working on a project to develop a hydrogen-powered city called Woven City, which will serve as the testing ground for new technologies and a model for sustainable urban living. These projects demonstrate Toyota's commitment to sustainability and innovation, and they're a testament to the vision and leadership of Akio Toyoda. In addition to the Mirai, Toyota has also developed a hydrogen fuel cell bus called the Sora. It's the technological masterpiece that showcases Toyota's commitment to sustainable transportation. Equipped with Toyota's hydrogen fuel cell technology, it emits only water vapor, making it a zero-emissions vehicle. What's more impressive is its advanced safety features, including the Toyota Safety Sense package, which includes features such as collision avoidance and lane departure warning. The Sora is also designed for accessibility, with low floors, ramps, and priority seats for elderly and disabled passengers. Its cutting-edge features and efficient design have made it a favorite among public transportation providers, and it's now in service in cities across Japan. Overall, Toyota's focus on sustainability and innovation has set them apart from other automakers in the industry. Their pioneering work in hybrid and hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, as well as their commitment to reducing their environmental impact, demonstrates their commitment to a sustainable future for the automotive industry. While EVs have become increasingly popular in recent years, there are some areas where hydrogen fuel cells like the Toyota Mirai have an edge. One key advantage of H2 cars is their longer driving range. While the range of EVs has improved significantly in recent years, the average range of an H2 car like the Mirai is still greater. This means that drivers can travel further on a single tank of hydrogen, which can be particularly beneficial for longer trips. Another advantage of H2 cars is their faster refueling times. While EVs need to be recharged for hours, H2 cars can be refueled in just a few minutes. This can be a major convenience for drivers who are on the go and don't have the time to wait for a full charge. However, it's important to note that there are also some disadvantages to H2 cars compared to EVs. For one, the infrastructure for hydrogen fueling stations is still relatively limited compared to electric charging stations, which can make it more difficult for H2 car drivers to find a place to refuel. In addition, the production of hydrogen fuel can be more energy intensive and expensive than the production of electricity for EVs. There are also concerns about the safety of hydrogen fuel. Although it should be noted that H2 cars have undergone rigorous testing and are considered safe for consumer use. Many experts believe that H2 cars like the Toyota Mirai have significant potential as a clean and sustainable transportation option. With their longer range and faster refueling times, they could be particularly well suited for certain types of driving, such as long-distance travel and commercial transportation. But now, here's where things get interesting. Koji Sato recently made a statement that shocked everyone in the industry. He announced that Toyota is going to shift its focus back to hydrogen fuel cell vehicles and that they plan to release a new lineup of H2 cars in the coming years. He shared that, "We want to ensure that hydrogen stays a viable option. We need a production and transport supply chain, and unless we see evolution here, we cannot expect a volume increase in the energy's use." He delivered the news to an eagerly awaiting audience at the Suzuka Circuit endurance race in Japan, where he made it clear that Toyota has no intention of losing its focus on hydrogen cars. Despite ramping up efforts in the development and production of battery electric vehicles, Toyota recognizes the unique potential of hydrogen technology, and it remains a top priority for the automaker. However, this statement did cause quite a stir in the industry, as many people have been touting EVs as the future of transportation. And of course, there was that setback at the tracks a few months ago. At the 2023 Eneos Super Taikyo Series, Toyota Corolla's H2 car was set to make a debut for the season opening race. But unfortunately, during a private test, flames erupted from the engine bay. The car's engine vibrations caused a pipe to come loose, resulting in a dangerous leak that soon ignited in a fierce blaze. But, in a stroke of luck, a sensor detected the fire and instantaneously cut off the supply of hydrogen to the engine, preventing it from spreading to other parts of the vehicle and turning it into a full-blown inferno. But other than this event, there are also challenges to bringing H2 cars to a market that's currently adopting EVs. For one, as we mentioned earlier, the limited availability of refueling stations can make it difficult for drivers to take long trips. Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles are also more expensive to produce than EVs, which could make them less appealing to consumers. Additionally, hydrogen is a highly flammable gas, which could pose safety risks in the event of an accident. On top of the limited availability of refueling stations, the cost of producing hydrogen is another challenge, as it's currently more expensive than producing electricity. Additionally, the process of producing and transporting hydrogen can result in greenhouse gas emissions, which could offset some of the environmental benefits of using a zero-emissions vehicle. But let's not forget that Toyota does have a success story under its belt: the Toyota Mirai. Even though it's not the perfect solution, Toyota has sold over 10,000 units of the Mirai in Japan since its launch in 2014, which is a pretty impressive feat. It's also been gaining popularity in Europe and the US, where Toyota has been working to expand the availability of hydrogen refueling stations. Despite the hurdles of making an H2-powered car, Toyota's commitment to sustainability and innovation has driven them to continue developing hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. Also, let's not forget that the Mirai's long driving range and quick refueling times have made it an attractive option for drivers who care about the environment and convenience. Toyota's success with the Mirai shows that they're not afraid to take risks and invest in new technologies, even if it means overcoming some obstacles along the way. It's exciting to see what Toyota will come up with next in its quest to create more sustainable transportation options. This is where Koji Sato's vision comes into play. He believes that hydrogen fuel cell vehicles will be the key to achieving a sustainable transportation future. He wants to see Toyota continue to invest in the development of H2 cars and work to expand the infrastructure for hydrogen refueling stations. He also believes that Toyota can overcome the challenges of producing and transporting hydrogen by working to reduce the cost of production and exploring new ways to produce hydrogen sustainably. This support for H2 cars also comes as a shock to the EV division of Toyota, considering their slow EV strategy. In September of 2022, Toyota acknowledged that Toyota has been slow to jump on the battery EV bandwagon, but he assured everyone that the company has big plans for the future. It announced that it would invest around $70 billion in electric vehicles by the end of the decade, with half of that money going into battery EVs. The company aims to sell 500,000 BEVs annually by 2025 and ramp that number up to 3.5 million by 2030. While Toyota's EV plans may have been overshadowed by Tesla's headline-grabbing achievements, the auto giant remains a force to be reckoned with. With its deep pockets and innovative spirit, Toyota is poised to take the EV market by storm, offering customers a range of cutting-edge vehicles that are both sustainable and practical. As the world shifts towards a greener future, Toyota is committed to leading the charge, ensuring that it remains at the forefront of automotive innovation for years to come. So what do you think? Can hydrogen fuel cell vehicles like Toyota's Mirai trump the sales of EVs? Or will EVs continue to dominate the market? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.